No, I just thought, obviously, that one I didn't want. But
Yeah.
So, I guess we're just looking for an island at the minute.
Yeah.
But
I've
no,
got
Yeah,
enough.
I mean, we're heading towards one, but I mean, again, no guarantee that it's a new one or not. But if it's not, I suggest we just go around it and continue heading in that general direction.
I think it will be, because I think that last one was the one we started on, and we must have gone past the one we went to afterwards to get to that one. Really.
So, because the direction we're currently heading in is...
But I have enough
is
stuff
west.
to trade us up to the next tier level if we get an island with a trader.
yeah. Well, I've just we've got 19 biofuel down here.
Right.
I just topped the tanks off properly because they were running a bit down a bit. But I know we've got
I got another piece of biofuel on me that I'm bringing down.
Yeah, I know we've got
Going back up to 20.
fuel. Yeah, I can see this running for. I know we tried to estimate possibly getting through this tonight. I can't see us doing this till after.
We're not going to do it now. We're not going to finish it tonight.
Yeah, it's certainly not happening tonight.
No, it's gonna be.
We've got one more night in this at the very least.
I'd say
I mean,
one or two.
Yeah, I mean, we've got
Big
machetes
island.
and stuff, and I think, oh yeah, that would account for the stutter.
I don't regret getting that. That would be the best.
I don't. There is a rockbird. Not sure if we've been onto this island yet.
I don't think so. I don't recall a rockbird with like that high of a peak.
Yeah,
that peak
like I
goes
said,
above the rockbird.
I don't think we can have done, because like I say, the basic...
Oh, and it looks like the trader is way up there too. You see that to the right of the big peak?
Well, fair enough, I'll
So which
get
side?
myself tied.
Which side do you wanna dock
We might as
on?
well let's just slam right in where we're going right now.
Okay.
Because it looks like there's some land on the bottom here.
Brace for impact.
I do like how if you
How
plant
do we do
crops
that?
in,
Is there a key?
What?
crops in the rain, and so you actually don't have to water them.
Hmm.
I think we're gonna hit that rock before we hit the island.
We are. Yep. Stop. Okay.
There we go. There you go. Tim will tell if we've been here or not.
I seriously don't think we have.
Yeah, I don't think we have
I
looking
don't
at the
think
edge of it. But I mean, I'm not picking up. Oh, never mind.
I'm not picking up. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I already sensed that we hadn't been here given the shape of this thing, but...
So you reckon the trader's right up the very top there, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, to the right of the largest peak.
Wow. Okay. My inventory's probably gonna fill up here. That's a lot of stuff in the collectors. I mean,
I've cleared them out 2 or 3 times this trip.
yeah, I'm kind of glad that we ended up. Yeah, I'm full on.
Well, at least you've now got that button where you can just open the chest, hit the button, and it'll automatically drop in what it can.
Yeah, similar items, which is nice.
Mainly more. Wow. Okay, we're completely full of wood and plastic again.
Well, throw some into the cube maker.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've got a couple of rockbirds chasing me, I think.
I'll have to put some. Wow, there's quite a few cubes there. 4 extra cubes. Where
Well,
was it?
I've got... the going in that chest in front of the dragon is not signed.
Okay.
That's where I'm putting everything to do with trading, but I've got everything on me that was in it, because I'm going up to see him.
Ah, okay.
Found a boar. That is to say, a boar found me. Uh-oh. Hello, goodbye.
I'm struggling to find a way to actually get up this. I'm running around the island. I'm not seeing any way that's. It's not even Skyrimable.
Not even Skyrimable, eh?
Struggling. I've just done a little bit, but.
Oh, I can put plastic in there. I don't know if wood can go in there. Oh. Or can wood go in here? Because I'm just swimming in wood.
I
Yeah.
found a cave. Now, was there ever anything bad in caves, or
No. Not that I'm aware of.
were this cave mushrooms?
Well, you need them.
I know I do. There's also some digging spots in here. Oh,
Okay, I
and some
killed the
chests.
boar right before he killed.
are you? You're downed, are you?
Nope. I mean, right. Well, yeah, I meant right before I would have been dead. So I
Yeah.
survived barely, I guess is what I was trying to say.
Like I say, there's some digging spots in this cave. Now I haven't got anything to.
He,
Yeah, I'll come by and get those.
he survived barely as a polar bear could.
Yeah, on a tropical island. What is this, Lost?
Never did get into that series.
Well, it was just the film version of, was it Lord of the Flies? Basically.
Sorta, but with a little bit more mystery and stuff going on. They had some interesting concepts going on there. It's just got a little weird at the end.
It got a little lost.
It did.
Wah 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 wah.
Okay. Pick up this crapola.
So I had 2 crates in there, so my inventory's now pretty well filled.
Love to be able to make some more lights.
Sure, have it.
Yeah, go for it. Haha, this side looks like a bit better to climb.
He's getting there.
Did one of you two just take a drink?
Tim possibly.
I mean, I didn't take a drink, but I
Oh.
refilled the.
Got rock, but it's just I heard like the drinking
Yeah,
noise.
no.
I didn't think I was anywhere near either of you.
No, it was probably Tim filling up the.
And I got rock birded while I was trying to figure out what was going on there.
You mean that noise?
Yes.
Yeah, it was Tim filling up the water.
So how come I can hear it when I'm on what I
don't-
thought was the
yeah,
other side of the island?
I don't get that. I've heard that before. Even like when
the
we
air horn has a range, but that doesn't.
yeah, even when we were on the main boss area, if you were back at the raft and you were doing something with that,
Oh, I can hear the air horn.
then
Shit. I'm down to half health. Need to.
you need to.
Keep out of Rockbird's way. That is a trader all the way up there. I've made my way up. God, it's a long, convoluting path.
Making my way in the island today takes everything you got.
Did we get string lights?
We've got one piece of them.
I mean, we have string lights unlocked.
We've got 1, 2, got 3 actually.
Okay, I think I am now actually above Rockbird. I am.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
but it can't.
Yeah,
Can it?
yeah, I was gonna say, definitely go.
Wondering, can it get you?
It's flying around below me right now. I'm trying to get some pot shots into it.
Oh right, okay. So there is the advanced batteries as well, but copper scrapping. You missed.
I guess you just go, oh, Rockbird's dealing with you. Alright, that's my executor.
Yeah, no, I was just stood just under. But I was looking in menus and I heard him.
Well, that's the problem. That's what I had before, because I was shopping on the other island, and he was hitting me, because obviously you don't get enough cover when you're at the store.
And just for the record...
Yeah, they should add a canopy. Yeah.
And just for the record, it's not called Rockbird, they're actually called Screechers. We just call them Rockbird because that was something we did years ago. When we started Raft.
Right, we are now level 2.
Nice.
Intermediate merchant achievement.
That means you
can get advanced fishing
should
bait.
Be able to get better bait.
Oh, you can buy metal ore and copper. And cave mushrooms.
Ooh.
And they're pretty cheap as well.
That's nice.
Well,
and silver algae.
Well, the metal ore will come in handy. Well, what does it cost you?
Metal ore costs you 2 crash tubes and 1 trade coin.
And how much do you get? Like 1 piece?
5.
5.
Like cave mushrooms, you get 5 for 1 cube and 1 trade coin. Same with the algae. So that's actually really good.
That is really good. I don't think I've ever seen 5 mushrooms on a single island before.
I mean, I've got trash cubes. You know. In May.
Coming out your butt? Oh. Alright, well I got some silver algae for you.
What do you need what's the silver algae for?
Cooking.
Yeah, you...
But obviously we're going to want the metal as well, aren't we?
Yeah. I mean, I'm currently...
Well, I've shopped as much as I can up here for now. There is a chef's hat which I really want, but I'm 1 trade coin short.
No.
Ah, that's a bummer.
And there's also a sailor's hat if you want it, Chris.
No. Why can't I? I guess I didn't have them unlocked.
What's that?
The string lights, because I can't find them.
I could have sworn we had those unlocked. Yeah,
now
it's
I've got to
under
get back down this hill.
It's
decorations, decorations, scroll down, lights, string lights. There's 2 different types.
Because they're not particularly expensive to make. And we're swimming in plastic and probably swimming in palm leaves right now that could go into ruin.
Oh, we are.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So
I mean, what else does it take?
Plastic and rope. That's it.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
So.
Okay, that's not the way down. Well, it is a way down, but it's not the way down I want to take.
8 plastic and like 2 rope.
Cool.
Are the red berries actually any use to us?
I thought they were for cooking.
Yeah, is there no recipe that uses the
There could be, I don't know.
Because I put some red berries in the fruit chest. Yeah. Steak with jam, which is potato, a beet, steak, and red berries.
Right, no, fair enough, I wasn't sure. I keep passing them, so I'm picking them up anyway. Oh, I can see the raft. So I've now got some advanced bait, which should allow me to catch level 2.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think there's still quite a lot of stuff for you to dig and explore on that one, Tim.
Yeah, and I'm actually just swimming around at the moment grabbing some resources. I killed a couple of the spiny fish and got the explosive goo.
Nice.
Spiny fish or pufferfish?
Same thing.
At least I knew what you meant.
Yeah.
Did you have the heads and all?
Yeah.
Yeah. What the f...
What? You alright?
Hooter over there. Fuck's sake. You're such a fucking child.
What happened?
It's alright. You'll see when you get back.
Alright.
God.
Visual.
You couldn't resist, could you?
Would you?
No, I'd be the same.
Exactly, my friend.
Oh, okay.
Told you, you're lucky I resisted the chef's hat. Trust me, if I'd have had enough trade cubes, I'd have been getting one.
Oh, that wouldn't bother me. That'd be funny. Because you have been the chef.
Yeah.
It's been a bit of a role reversal. What the?
Yeah,
Has you got full inventory?
Me?
Yeah, because I box on deck.
No, I haven't.
Box on deck.
I got raw beat there.
I was just going through doing that whole thing. Because, like I say, I picked up a couple of crates, so I had like a couple of ingots on me and a few bits and pieces, so I was just dealing with them.
Got a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, well.
So you put the red berries in there. Should be 2 more red berries in that chest that you've just been into.
Oh, is that so? Yeah. I think we should maybe have looked into those mods for bigger storage chests.
Mm-hmm.
Might be something worth looking at between now and next session.
It depends what sort of it depends what the loader is going to be like. Depends if it works in multiplayer.
Yeah.
Hello.
Nothing.
Huh.
This is where we find teams been playing this with no game audio or something.
Well, I mean, I heard the honk.
The hooter.
It's a trumpet skeleton from.
Oh god.
It's a throwback reference.
It almost does sound like that.
God, I'll never forget. We had one trapped in the wall, didn't we, for ages near one of our bases. Even though we're going to do the background, he's like, huh?
Yep.
It was just like, oh. It's a shame that floor's not lower. You actually put string lights on this. Just thinking of areas to put a bit. No, does that have to go under there like that? Yeah.
What do you mean?
Okay, so got lights there, got lights there. What do they do? A little bit more light.
The round here is alright, 'cause I have loads of them little candles in a bottle.
Yeah. I won't really know how this looks until night time.
That is true.
How are we doing on damage?
We've still got a boat.
Oh, we'll have we've got a raft for a long time. just keeping Sharky McSharkface at bay. The deterrent's not really working, you know. We killed a big rhino shark. You think the shark would shit itself and run?
Maybe Ted, this is a new one that doesn't know that.
True.
Yeah.
There is that. It's going nighttime now, isn't it? By the looks of it.
Okay, good. Restock on some of that stuff, and yeah, okay. There's my shovel.
There's my shovel, there's my axe.
I don't need to hear about your ass.
What? When did I say ass?
You didn't. It was a joke.
Come here while I'm. Come here while I'm.
act, which sounds like ass.
Come here while I must ask you a question.
Hey, you're not allowed to use my jokes against him.
I know.
Because I said so.
I must ask a question.
Okay, there we go.
Tim's off on a wander
And
again.
then back out. Oh, actually, hold on. Now I'm gonna go. I need to make some. Get the ingredients here. I'm gonna make some flippers to aid in my explorations.
Have I got any? Well, let's have a look on the island a minute.
Well, that's good. Back up to
Oh yeah, well we definitely can be sort of getting to be seen a little bit more.
yeah, that looks good.
Yeah. It's just little bits that I need to sort of. Did I run out? Yes, I did. Did we clean out all the? Yes, we did.
I'm glad of all these things we did that we don't know about.
Yeah.
I was about to have said, did we clean out? Did we clean out all the collectors? But yes, we did.
Let's try a rockbird. If that is your real name.
Wow. I now have 20 cave mushrooms and 16 blue algae. I've never been in like such a great position.
That's what she said.
It's getting chucked around a lot, isn't it?
That's what she said.
Seriously, double whammy with that one?
Don't make me do it a third time.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you, put that question to you, David. I know. Why do you think I would have gone for that type of phone? I'm not going to say what phone, but why do you think I would have gone for that?
Because I know you've had that type of phone for
I
well, the
haven't, though.
last.
I've had the
You've
Note.
had-
I've had the Note.
Yeah, but you've had that brand.
Oh, yeah. I'm sticking with a brand.
And I
But
know that's the latest and greatest from that brand, so.
but it may be the latest and greatest. But there's considering you have to consider whether I actually would have liked, whether I would like it or not. But I think it would be different if I could afford it. I'd be saying bye bye Samsung, hello ROG.
Oh, it's funny. You're the third person I've spoke to, well, fourth, including myself, who is keeping a very close eye on those ROG phones.
Oh yes, too right I am.
I'm not even familiar with the ROG phones.
Asus.
Republic of Gamer phones.
Yeah, I had the fact that it was ROG, I had a feeling that it was probably related.
Mm.
I mean,
Yeah.
you get the ROG Strix stuff.
Yeah, well, I'm doing this now from a ROG laptop.
Right.
My laptop's an ROG.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I just
popular. I don't know, like that transition going from like that to phones.
well, it's not their first one, is it? Because there's been a couple of generations
No.
before. You've been able to buy them, but no no networks ever sort of officially.
they've decided to down on a monthly.
Right. Yeah, and that's the tricky bit is that you got all these other like brands of phones and specialty phones and because you can buy like the it was Samsung, the Samsung like Iron Man phone or whatever back in the day, and then there's other like novelty phones like that you can buy for ridiculous amounts of money, and but it's like, I mean, I suppose the real thing there is just the kind of like collector value, I guess.
Yeah, it's just because I'll be perfectly honest. There's just I've had issues with Samsungs in the past I don't particularly like, and I will not go iPhone because I refuse to go into the Apple ecosystem.
We tried to.
That is something I do appreciate about you, David.
Well,
And that doesn't leave a massive amount more in the British market these days.
Yeah, no, I specifically just I'm referring to the Apple stuff because like Apple is so friggin' anti-consumer, it's ridiculous.
maybe we need to get Tim to have a talk to Alan then, don't we?
But you can.
I knew there was something awful about that guy.
HTC seemed to disappear from the market. Huawei have disappeared from the market.
Sony is still around to a degree.
Yeah, Sony is still there. I think Motorola are still kicking.
Yeah.
Nokia are still doing little bits and pieces. And you get to the likes of these like Oppo and stuff like that, which I must admit I don't have a lot of experience with.
Never even heard of them, if I'm honest. If I'm being brutally honest, I've never even heard of it.
I've definitely seen them advertised around. I think they're probably just another cheap Chinese, to be honest with you. That's coming from the Huawei owner, so I'll be honest with you, I only went with the Huawei all that time ago. I went out for I was going out to get, I think it was the Pixel 4 was the one at the time, but literally the Pixel 4 was like 1,100 quid. The Huawei was like 400.
Yeah, I mean, we still...
And pretty much matched it on paper.
You still have... the Pixel is still around, because they're up to like...
Oh, trust me, I know. Every fucking advert on YouTube at the moment is for the Pixel.
6A,
Pixel 6A.
And they're always unskippable. Because it's Google, because they're doing it.
Right.
Oh, I'm not the only one getting that then, that's nice to know.
No, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
it's
no,
the
I've
6A.
seen that a lot. Yeah.
Like literally every advert I get on YouTube is either that or Vodafone. And I'm already with Vodafone, so you're kind of flogging a dead horse there, chum.
Yeah, I mean, I've been with Samsung for a while. And,
I've been, like I said, I had an Apple iPhone 4 back in the day. I mean, that was...
I just twice I've gone to Samsung and it's always been, and both times it was actually when a HTC let me down.
Yeah. But why did What did you not... What was it about the Samsung you didn't like?
There was little things, I always remember like, there was one of them, I used to use it for listening to music work, and you guarantee every day after a while, it would drop your music volume really low and give you a warning about hurting your ears. And you had no way of disabling it. Now what it was, I was playing it through a radio system. So it didn't matter because I had the phone on max volume and then used the radio to adjust the volume. But because I had the phone on max, every day, suddenly it would just drop without warning, and then you get a big message saying, listening to loud music can hurt your ears. We recommend.
Don't do that anymore.
And there's just other...
Doesn't
I think
do
it's
that
just
no more.
generally the Android system, because Samsung obviously do their tweaks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. I mean, I run a separate,
new.
like, what is it called? Overlay thing? I don't know. So I mean, on mine, I got, so it's like a different desktop app, so it displays stuff differently. Because I've never been a big fan of, like, that kind of, like, Android display by default. It just felt oversized to me. Like, the icons always seem really big, and just...
You can change
I don't know.
The Huawei one.
And I know I can. It's just I ended up going with this other thing, like on my last phone, and then when I changed phones, I just kind of migrated because I got used to it. I just like the way it works.
Do you not use, like, have you not tried Dex?
I don't know.
No, he uses Ant.
I'm trying to remember what the hell I use now. Oh, Nova.
Oh right, yeah. I know what you mean.
Yeah. So I use Nova, and I mean because I tried that on my last phone and I liked it, and I just got this phone a couple months ago. I switched providers or carriers and went with this phone. I generally never. No, I don't think I've ever done top of the line. My previous phone was a J7, and this one's A53, so it's like the mid range.
Yeah.
Not the top tier stuff, and I mean the price point's good. I mean my bill right now is like
what the hell is going on?
Is like $50.
What's up?
No, I was just trying to play something, and all of a sudden the Raft just went really weird.
No, I think it's just the sea because it's raining and that. I think we're just on a really rough bit of.
Okay.
But no, I know what you mean. I generally go for like fairly close to top end when I go. But the idea is I generally keep hold of them. Like I said, I think I'm on to my 5th year with this P20 Pro now.
Yeah, but I still have I have my Note 8 still, and I have my Note 10 that I'm on now. So I generally do keep hold of them in case of emergencies.
Yeah. Oh no, it's amazing. I'm still using it, not just waiting for an emergency. I've generally.
No, mine's just emergency.
Still my daily driver. And I will say, and I've said it before, I'll say it now, if it hadn't been for Trump declaring war on Huawei and them as a result dropping Android, I would probably have still just gone for a newer Huawei. But I don't like the idea of trying to use them without the Google input.
Yeah.
So that's why I've just stuck with the one I've got. I've actually just treated it to a new case in like the last month. I had the case I've got when I got the phone, and it was starting to look a bit battered. The phone's fine. The phone looks like new, but just the case was starting to show its age.
But yeah, I've recently been dealing with some issues trying to get a phone for my dad. For the longest time, my dad was very kind of, I don't know, he's always a curmudgeon when it comes to migrating to new things, and especially when it comes to technology and stuff.
Yeah.
So he had like a flip phone through like Lively for the last couple of years as far as a mobile phone, because he was kind of anti-mobile phone for a long time, and then finally, you know, he got like this flip phone thing that I helped him get, and then he does have like a Samsung tablet and some other stuff that he had started using, and he was, because he got into drones, some of the drones that he was...
I'm glad you said drones there. I thought that was going somewhere else.
Huh?
Got into D. I was like, what? Yeah, he got the tablet.
Yeah.
He got the tablet after he got into heroin.
Right. But he got into drones, and the drones that he was using at some point, he started migrating to the fact that he needed to have you know, the app installed on the phone to use as a controller. So he still didn't have a phone, so I managed to get like an older Galaxy S7 and just use it as not the full phone, but you can still connect via Wi-Fi to download the app and still use it as a controller. So he was starting to get used to the idea of like using that kind of interface between the tablet and that stuff, and kept talking over the last couple of years about like maybe migrating to an actual smartphone.
Yeah.
And so recently I finally got him like a little over a month ago, about 6 weeks ago. I got him, well, he got it himself, but an A13. So wanted to kind of go with low cost entry to just kind of get things working. And he's anti-contract. So, doesn't want to, go with any of the like main carriers. So everything has to be pay as you go. So and he settled on wanting to do Pure Talk. And I'm like, all right, whatever. And you can bring your own phone. And so I got that set up for him, and everything was hunky-dory. And somehow he managed to break that phone. And it just ended up getting into a boot loop. I don't know what the hell happened with that. I tried doing a factory reset on it. And no, it just it attempts to boot up, gets to the Samsung logo, and then just gets so far and then just crashes and restarts again and starts the cycle anew. And then I tried a whole bunch of different things to try and get that thing working, and no, wouldn't work. So I'm like, all right. So then we tried to see if we get an A12 instead of an A13. And what's interesting is PureTech even has an A12 on their site. But we got an A12, and I was over there yesterday trying to get it set up, and it just would not connect. And after looking at it, for some reason, even though the phone is supposed to be 4G, it just will not operate on the network as 4G, and it's only a 4G network. So it's like, whatever. So we had to return that, and now he got, he went locally again, picked up another A13, and now is, when I said be right back earlier, that was him calling me, asking, he's like, well, I know you're coming over on Sunday, but is there any chance that maybe you could like come over like sooner and get the phone set up? And yeah. And that's the thing, it's like he's all curmudgeonly, and then once he gets into it, he gets addicted.
So you're now into tech support.
Yeah, and that's part of the reason why I don't always like getting into stuff like that, because I end up just becoming tech support.
Well, yeah, I am. Like I said, I am gonna go back to Samsung. Like I said, I've been with them for years now.
Same. And I've never had a problem.
The only problem I ever had was my stylus. My stylus was too weak. Basically, I accidentally.
Did you try the tablets?
I accidentally
didn't even glorify that one with a response.
Yeah. I accidentally the phone slipped out of my hand, so basically the stylus ends up got snapped inside the phone. So I just contacted Samsung and said, look, I haven't had this phone long. The stylus is not, stylus is stuck inside the phone. So I sent the phone away and basically get my exact same phone back, and with a brand new stylus at no extra charge.
No, fair enough.
And that was rather than going through the network, I went to Samsung direct. Because I thought...
And they got the bit of the stylus that was in the phone out of it, I take it.
Yeah. And it didn't cost me anything.
That's nice. Yeah, and you went through Samsung directly? So... that's cool.
Like I said, I've not had any issues with that. That was the only issue I've ever had. And...
But you had a good resolution from it, so I mean that's positive.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm sure I'm probably the rare one out who just doesn't particularly like them, but it's just past experience that just made me.
See, this is what I don't understand. Why the fuck did Alan go for Apple when he was on Samsung? He was on a fucking good phone. But yet
because you know what he's like, he has to have the latest and greatest.
Yeah, Apple, I mean, a lot of the people that go towards Apple, I find, are either people that have already been with Apple long enough to where that's just what they prefer at this point, they don't want to change, or you're dealing with people that are in it for the status symbol.
Yeah.
Because, Apple still has that kind of fanboy mentality of like,
They're the ones who also buy the iPhone-controlled kettle and the watch and...
Yeah, but that's...
And yes, that is genuinely a thing before anybody says anything.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the weirdest thing, because...
Trust me, I know somebody like that. The second a new iPhone's announced, he's there. He's already ordered the top one at frigging £1,800. And...
he was on well, he wasn't, was he? He was on Huawei at one point.
Yeah, he was on He was on the same as me, wasn't he, at one point?
Yeah, and then he went above, I think, you, at one point, and then he was on a Samsung, which was a good was the newest Samsung at the time. But now he's just gone to Apple, and it's like
as was the style at the time.
And you've got less. This is the thing that pisses me off about Apple. I don't care at this point to what I'm about to say. Is you feel very restricted with Apple.
Oh yeah.
And I'm about to have a lot of Apple fanboys probably jump on me. Bring it, motherfucker. Soon shoot you down.
Yep. Chris is about to call all the boys to the yard.
Have you seen that joke going around Facebook lately? It's like, for the first time in years, she got the blender out. As soon as she turned it on, she'd heard the noise.
Oh,
the
yeah,
boys,
yeah.
they're back.
I literally just saw that this morning, actually. I think that's why my brain still had that rattling around in its brain.
Your brain had it rattling around in its brain.
Yeah, it's,
Are we sort of...
Your brain has a brain, eh?
Yeah, brainception.
Are we still doing stuff on the island? Or...
have you been in dug out what's in that cave and everything, Tim? Or
yeah, I went into the cave. I did all that jazz.
That actually doesn't.
I did nick a load of clay, by the way, but I think we're at the point where that's not a big issue
that's
anymore.
fine. We got because I mean I'm good on clay, so.
Any of you guys got an idea? Tim, can I just?
I don't have any idea.
If you're not busy, can I just quickly bother you a second? I'm on the.
Bother me anytime.
I'm on the island.
What's up?
If you just come on the island.
Okay.
You got an idea of how I could get a matching sort of similar lights up that side?
What, the left side?
Yeah.
Oh fucking hell! As soon as Lawrence and Bowen.
Fuck your ass.
Are you just trying to figure out how to like place them, or?
Yeah, because I am actually struggling to place them.
Well, can you put like a ladder
That's
down?
what I'm thinking.
Just to bring up.
Oh, anybody else?
Why is the raft turning like that?
Yeah, where's the raft going?
I like how all three of us on the island, we just like watch it float away.
Yeah, it just glitches and flies away like, a bad physics vehicle.
Yeah, I'm just wondering maybe...
That could have ended so badly then.
Oof.
So the raft just fucks off, Auto takes over.
Like, well, I guess we are finishing up today, folks.
I'm kind of glad that I wasn't the only one who saw that then.
No, trust me, all three of us saw that.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, I don't know if you can place like a freeform ladder there and just just so you can get close enough to be able to like place some of the stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a look once I can find a ladder. It's been that long since we built the sodding crow's nest. It was a very long time ago.
So I have very surprising news.
What's that?
We're running low on feathers.
Oh, you serious?
Yeah, I am.
We're running low on plastic.
Yeah, that I saw, but yeah. We are
running low on
On the
feathers.
plus side, we've got loads of beets.
well, that's good.
Yeah.
So we're not out of
Feathers. Well, what's the feathers mainly used for? Arrows?
Yeah. So, okay, so I just need, if I do one more, okay.
Well, we
So
just
if I do
need,
one more, okay. So if I do one more batch, I will now have 30 arrows for each of us,
Not bad. That's good.
and that's pretty much the last batch I can do. Or no, I got more feathers than I think I do. But anyway, feathers.
Well, is this where we try and maybe put in a bird's nest back down again and see if we can use it?
Maybe if we know how one of those things works.
Oh.
But
Shit.
but I mean, if this is going to be our last go on, you know, because I feel like we should be able to, with all this stuff, we should be able to take on that.
Oh yeah.
Says.
So, because I got 3 machetes, and so each one of us has a machete and 30 metal arrows.
Each one of us can take 10 vegetable soups and like mushroom omelets, and food-wise, we're insane right now.
Right. So the next thing, well, the only other thing other than food would be healing.
Yeah. Healing salves.
I think we had a load of stuff to watch. We've got 4 good ones and 4 regular ones.
Yeah, but obviously.
So basically, it's clay and 2 eggs makes healing salve.
Well, I still have 18 eggs left.
It's got several.
Well, that's good. And then
swimming in eggs.
We got 6 clay left.
I'll make that 19 eggs.
Okay, good. So if we keep up on that, and then because I mean because I scoured this one, not saying that there isn't clay down there somewhere, but I've already gone around on this one, so if we find another one, I can try to get some more clay, make some more healing salves if we feel we want those as well.
So where can I actually put the ladder then? That's the thing.
You have to put it against something?
Yeah.
Or no, it can't be free floating?
Well, sort of, but it goes at a weird angle.
Well, yeah, but you're not going to keep it there. It's just...
Unless I do that.
It's just so you can put the lighting on. Yeah, that'll work. I mean, that should at least get you up so you can put the lighting on, right?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, that's all you want it for at the moment.
Yeah. Hopefully I can stick that. Yeah, I should stick the line on.
Stick it.
Do it. Do it now.
Oh, shit. Where's... Guessing. Yeah.
This is where we start taking the ladder out from under it.
Oh, bollocks.
Oh, David, I was going to ask, how when you were using the grill frequently, how quickly did it go through batteries?
I think you got 4 or 5 cooking sessions.
Okay. Yeah, because I was noticing my smelter is going through batteries pretty quick, but it's totally not a problem because we always have plenty on charge.
That's it. That's the thing. I wasn't particularly overly worried because I was just swapping it over as soon as it was.
Right. Yeah, I'm totally not worried. I just noticed. I was like, oh wow, okay, this goes through batteries pretty quick.
I think you get like 4 cooks, so I tended to try and make sure I'd put 6 on. So if you run it through, it didn't seem to make a difference how much stuff it cooked. It just did like a time cycle.
Right.
So I just made sure it was full every time.
Okay, so I got 7 of this explosive powder.
Oh yeah, because we kind of wanted that.
So what do we want it for?
Well, we were gonna... Eventually, we were gonna do some fireworks.
Oh.
What?
Where is that under?
Bottom.
Is that... Oh, decorations.
I think it's... no.
No. No.
Bottom of the spade and tool icon.
Oh, right, fireworks. Okay, so, just 1 plus some wood and plastic. That's easy enough. And that makes 10 at a time.
Yeah, but I was just thinking get enough. Just for... Yeah, if I can drop.
That's cool.
Over. Add that in to reveal.
Oh yeah, I forgot I was cooking more. Okay, so I got nine explosive powder. So I could technically make 90 fireworks. Yes.
Pyromaniac.
But yeah, I mean, we could, if we wanted to, we could technically make some more of those canisters to trap more animals. But I don't see benefit for that. But the other thing we were going to question was armor.
Yeah.
And we're doing good on the wool. We got 26 wool at the moment. There's a spare leather cap in with the seed storage. I don't know who put a leather cap there, but somebody did. And so I could easily make leather caps, more leather caps for each of us. And that would bring me down to.
There we go.
And then brings down to 22. Okay, so I could make. Yeah, well, the leather caps kind of look stupid, but I don't know. Somebody wanted to wear that one. Anyway, I can make some of the leather greaves.
Yeah.
I can make 3 of those. You want to make 3 of those? Yay, nay?
The leather what?
Greaves, pants, legs.
Yeah. I don't know where David's gone.
I'm still here, yeah. I'm just letting you two talk. I was just...
Okay, so
Well,
if I
he
make
was
3 of
asking
those,
everybody, I think.
well, sorry, yeah, it was a general question. Okay, so I still have. Oh, okay, so I still have enough. I can make 3 leather body armor. That'll give us two pieces of armor.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that. And then that gives us... Cool. Alright, well, that's pretty good. So that gives us 2 pieces of armor to go into the battle with. Plus weapons. Yeah, I think we're looking pretty ship shape.
That was easy for you to say.
No,
Actually,
it wasn't.
that actually doesn't look too bad with the lights running up the side of that. On that side of that tower. Well, I think it's time to call it here.
So next time,
Yeah.
we kill the dragon or whatever it was we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
We go to the end and we kill the nether dragon. Right?
Yeah.
So, we're gonna end this one here.
Do you mind?
So thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Don't forget you can follow us on Twitch. All links are in the description. And we shall see you next time. So until then.
Later.
See you, folks.
Goodbye for now.